What's up, friends and viewers? Right now in the UK, maybe most places in the world, all barbers are completely shut. If you guys are watching this video, then I'm assuming you're interested in learning how to cut your own hair. Guys who are already subscribed know what's going on. Guys who are new here, please consider subscribing if you like the video. I'm not a barber, I'm just an amateur, and if I can do it, then you guys can do it too. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's do this. Equipment you're going to need: I use a magic clip, wall magic clip. I'm using guards 0.5 to guard 5. Okay. Here's a little clip of what it looked like before, and guys, here's what it looks like afterwards. So just a skin fade we're doing today, up to a number 5. What I like to do is duct clip my hair in place, hairspray it so none of it falls down whilst I'm trimming, and we're going to be using the descending method today. So I'm starting off with the number 5, flicking out as I get to the top, and then we're going to be descending through the guards as we blend out into a skin at the bottom. So first what I'm doing is I'm clearing the canvas with my longer guards. So I've just used the number 5, then I'm using the number 4 open, now I'm using the number 4 closed, then I'm going to use the number 3, and every time I'm going to be going just below where I went with the previous guard. So always just below, just below, just below. And that's the descending method. It's the quickest method. You just have to always remember where you were just before, and just always remember to go just below that, okay? Never above, otherwise you're going to have to raise your entire fade. It's very important to always go just below where you just were. So now we're going to be setting in our 0 line, guys, with my no guard closed. Make sure the line is as neat as possible. Make sure it dips at the back of the head and goes just beneath that bone on the back of your head. It's really important to keep the line as neat as possible because it's the base for your whole haircut. If it's a messy line, the rest of the haircut's probably going to turn out messy. So make special effort to make the line neat, okay? And this is what it should look like. Next, I'm going to use my Andis T Outliner just to get the length down even shorter. You can probably use a beard trimmer. Make sure you're not pressing too hard, and make sure you're not going right up to the line. Make sure you're flicking out maybe about a centimetre before that. After this, we're going to put our 2 guard open, and we're going to continue on blending down and flicking out. So make sure you're flicking out just before where you last were with the 3 closed, okay guys? As you can see, hair is starting to get a little bit fainter the lower we get. Next, what I like to do is put on my 0.5 guard. I make another line about a centimetre and a half just above my 0 line. Follow it around, make it just as neat. I like to start one side, start the other side, and then join them up at the back. I think that's the easiest way. You can dip around and be a little bit thicker at the back if you like. And then we're going to take the guard off, no guard open, and we're just going to flick out and blend those 2 lengths together. As you can see, the line gets fainter, that little line, and then I'm going to close the guard up halfway, and that faint little line for me just disappears with the lever at halfway. Some of you guys might have thicker hair out there. If you just close the guard up a little bit more after this, because if you still have a line, then the line will get removed after that, okay? Next, we're going in with the 2 guard closed. We're just going to continue with the method, guys. Continue with the descending method. Keep going down through the guards. Keep closing the lever up each time, and as you can see, the hair will start to lighten up here. Yeah. So if you just follow the guards that I've put in the top right hand corner of the screen as you go, and just make sure you're always going just underneath you were with the last guard. You really have to focus on where you just were every time. It's easy to forget. And then now, guys, you can start to see the fade appear with these last few guards, and make sure you're just sort of not pressing too hard. Make sure you're always just gently brushing outwards, okay? At this point, you don't want to be digging in and causing a harsh line. You always want to be just gently flicking out, not pressing hard against the head, guys. And then last few guards here. 0.5 guard open, and we're just going to flick out that bottom line, and that's basically the fading done, guys, and then you always want to leave time at the end to do your touch-ups. Touch-ups are really important. If you want to get your fade done as quick as possible, make sure you complete your fade properly, but then you always need to leave time to do your touch-ups at the end. So touch-ups is what makes a good haircut go to a great haircut. You're getting all the dark lines, getting all the imperfections. As you can just see, I used the 3 guard to erase that line at the lip, and that sorted me out there. I like to do the whole half of my head, and then I like to start again and do the other half of the head. That's why you can see the back of my head there, that the other half has not been started yet. And yeah, guys, just finishing things off, removing all the imperfections that I can see. When you go and do your touch-ups and you see some dark spots, make sure you start with a longer length, and then if that doesn't get it, put on a shorter guard, close the lever up and try it again. You just don't want to be making any mistakes at that point. And then, guys, just using my my trimmer to trim up my lines, and then we're pretty much done. So that's the completed haircut, guys. So that's the completed haircut. I hope you guys could understand the process that I used there, and I hope you guys, if you do have any questions you want to ask me, please put them down in the comments, or you can message me on Instagram. Either way, I always reply to questions, and yeah, that's it, guys. I'll put up some pictures of the finished result, just so you guys can see what it looked like the next day. And that's it, guys. If you like the video, please subscribe, and more content coming soon. Okay, peace, guys.